Hey y'all, what it do, y'all? It's been a minute, right? Hold on, I'm gonna let some of y'all come on in. Hey y'all, I am fresh out of the office. I've been in the office today since 9:30, and I decided that I'm gonna make a video for y'all. Hey lady, what's up? Hey Miss Newsome. Well, Miss Leak. Hey, Miss Newsom, Miss Leak. What's up, girl? Hey, y'all. Listen, if you're just joining this video today, we're going to talk about student loans. I'm going to give y'all some tips on what you can do about your student loans because student loans can make or break your credit score. So, have you recently lost 100 plus points? What's up, Sean? Hey, girl. So, have you lost recently, or you know somebody that said, oh, girl, oh my God, my credit score is shot? More than likely, if your credit score is in the 400s or sometimes 300s, it could mean that student loans have kicked your butt. Hey, what's up? Hey, Miss Freeman, what's up? Come on in. So we're going to talk about student loans today, y'all. Student loans, people have been asking me about these student loans. Can student loans be removed? What can I do to fight back with my student loans? Do student loans affect my credit score? Hey, y'all, come on in. Hey, Miss Caldwell. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Rico. What's going on? So we're going to talk about student loans today. So if you're just not joining, you don't know who I am. My name is Lavera Coleman. I run one of the fastest growing credit repair companies in the southeastern region alongside my husband. Part of why we started credit repair, y'all, is because we went through a financial struggle in our marriage and we almost lost each other, y'all, due to this stuff. We were doing what we wanted, when we wanted, no budget, no nothing. So I don't know about y'all, trying to get things and be approved for things, it's tough when you got terrible credit. So I'm going to teach you guys how to move. And if you have questions afterwards, just let me know and I'll be glad to help you. So Chris will be coming on in just a minute. Hey, y'all, what's up? Share this video. Y'all making me so excited. We all are 15, 16. Okay, all right. Y'all are tuning in. So if you've lost quite a bit of points on your student loans, y'all, man, student loans is one of those things where you just got to get control of it. Share this video just in case somebody on your timeline also needs this information. Yes. Hey, Tiff. What's going on? Hey, Miss Davis. Hey, Chanel. Listen, y'all. So I was just giving y'all the introduction to me. And, of course, I have this handsome piece of chocolate standing beside me. So I'll let him introduce himself.
Yeah, I'm actually excited. It's been a minute since we taught you guys. There's no other agenda here but to teach you. I'm Chris Coleman of Coleman Financials. This is my wife, as she said. And we love doing this. We were in a place where we weren't getting this type of information. Or if we were, our ears were closed to hearing it. So it's actually a blessing to be able to share what we know about something that I know is affecting a lot of people.
Yes.
So we're asking that you share this video, that actually maybe even take some notes, because student loans can really stop you from getting what you deserve. Don't let something like this stop you from getting the house you deserve. Don't let something like this stop you from getting the car you really want, right? So we're going to kind of talk a little bit about that and give you guys some knowledge. But first of all, congratulations to each one of you on at least going after that education in the first place.
Right.
To go and trying to get some things that you can use out here to better yourself in this life. But we're excited. Now, we're going to pretty much use some questions. We've had some questions that we've written down that you guys have been asking.
Yeah.
And we're going to answer those questions on this live video.
Yes, we are. So people just seem to think that, oh my God, student loans, like, what do I do about my student loans? Do they affect my credit score? Do they not affect my credit score? What happens if I don't put my student loans in the status? So we're going to get your questions answered today. So come in. If you're just not joining, again, make sure you share this video. Somebody on your timeline may need to hear this information.
Right.
So we're going to start with the first question. It says, someone asks, how does student loans affect my credit? Okay, so student loans affect your credit like it's very critical, okay? Most times our student loans is the oldest account that's listed on our credit profile. And so again, let me say that again. It's more than likely your oldest account because straight out of high school, what do? We go to college. All right, so I know I did. That's exactly for most of us. I mean, right. But I'm just saying.
Not me.
You didn't go to college, but you still didn't get no accounts until you got student loans, right?
Right.
Yeah, so he didn't have no credit cards until he got student loan debts.
Right.
Crickets.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Hey y'all, all right, so student loan is typically our oldest account. All right, so there are 5 components of the credit score, and so this is where student loans ties into it. Because it's your oldest account, more than likely, if you've been in school, it's been in deferment. If you have not been in school, of course, you may have put it in another type of status, like forbearance or income driven. Wherever status that you placed your student loans in, it has been reporting positive, okay?
Right.
So
on-time payments.
On-time payments, all right?
Even if you're not making a payment.
Even if you're not making a payment. If you're in school and it is what we call deferred, then they are reporting every month that you're making a payment, but it's a $0 payment.
Let me break that down. So you got right out of high school, you went into college, student loans started, right? But student loans were reporting monthly, like, yes, she's on time. Yes, she's on time. So that is actually an account that is helping your credit score at that time.
Yes.
Okay? It's actually showing positive payments, okay? What's next, Lavera? What happens?
All right, so when you're making those on-time payments, they are helping our payment history. Payment history is 35% of your total score.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. All right, so to break that down even further, there's only 550 available points. All right?
That's it. 550
550 available points. All right, so out of that 550, 35% of that is payment history, which is 192 points. So if you're late, student loans, they don't go like the traditional 30, 60, 90-day late. They go straight to a 90-day late. And if you have multiple accounts, then it hits you with multiple lates on that particular account. So again, we're playing around with that 192 points. And if it throws off our payment history, then we lose a lot of points in that category.
So what she just said was, I'm just going to continue to do this the whole time. I'll wrap it up. Is she says that they're not like other accounts. They're not going to report you once you go 30 days late. They're going to report you once once it's 90 days late, it's going to hit all at one time.
Yes.
That means that every account, because student loans normally go by the semester that you withdrew the money in, right? Okay. So the semester you drew the money in, that might be 9 semesters. 9 semesters times 90-day late is a whole lot of late.
That's a whole lot
That's
of
why that score drops like crazy, because it looks like you just been hella late a whole lot. So that's pretty much what she just said, which makes student loans something that we don't play around with.
No.
All right.
And so it's going to be important that you keep your loans in a status. And I'll just kind of touch on the status. Like, let's say, for instance, what do you do after he's already went late? The best thing that you can do is you can place it in a status. So what is that, Vera? That is, you need to find out if it's income driven, if it's so income driven repayment plan. You can do it in forbearance. The thing about forbearance, I think it still accumulates interest while it's in there. And of course, all of these statuses only last for 1 year.
Right.
So
if you guys can hear us, can you put the little deuce emoji symbol up? Put the peace symbol up. I want to make sure y'all can hear us good and that y'all are getting some value here. Can you put the
if y'all can hear us, put the peace sign. Talking about the peace sign?
Yeah, that thing.
The peace sign.
Right. Put that up.
Yes, because they will take your taxes too. I'm going to tell you about that too. I know they did to me. All right. So the best thing that you can do is place it in a status. When you place it in a status, then now, of course, it'll come back to a positive status. However, you won't get all of your points back. You'll get around 80% of your points back. But again, you're still left with late payments, which that's why you need someone like us to get those late payments removed from your credit profile.
Okay.
Any lates within the last or within that 24-month mark are going to have way more weight than what you've done in the past. So you're going to make sure you take control. Okay, thank y'all. So make sure you control your student loans. All right, so let's see what else. What if I never paid my student loans? Is a question that was answered. Now, let's say, for instance, you never paid your student loans, not like where they went into a negative status, because if you don't pay your student loans ever, then it makes it where your taxes can be taken. So it's only so much time that they give you where you cannot, like, where you won't make a payment and it not affect you.
AKA, don't ignore them.
Don't ignore your student loans. You want to make sure that you take action, and you take action fast. If you know, or if you watch your credit report, you can look to see if it's ever happened before, engage it. I tell my clients when I look at their credit report, if I see like June of last year, they lost points. Well, then you need to be trying to get yourself together, around March to make sure that your loans don't fluctuate and start falling out of a status.
Right. And this is especially important for you guys who are paying to have your credit fixed. You want to be very conscious of when that goes, or all that positivity that you just got from repairing your credit, it's going to fall off all in one night. You're going to wake up and you're going to be just red because you lost all these points. So you went to gaining 100 points only to lose 110. Yeah. Man, that's heartbreaking. So what Vera just said is that it happens once a year. Once a year, you have to update your status on your student loans. So you have to, I would set an alarm in my phone to tell me to call them and make sure they still know, yep, I'm still broke. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I'm still broke. I still can't pay. Right? So I still make this amount of money. I still got them kids I told y'all about, right? And I don't make enough to pay y'all that right now. Okay? Also, on this same topic, what if you never pay them? I'm going to tell you another way, another thing that can happen, and help me out on this, Lavera. If you have zero payments, if it says that your payment amount is zero, all right? This is something I just learned a couple of years ago, y'all. And it does that for 20 years. For 20 years, your payment amount says zero. That can be because you don't make money, or you just really good at doing your taxes like we are, right? When it looks like you don't make a whole lot. If you can keep that bad boy at zero or $5 or whatever it is some of y'all got out there, then your student loans are going to be eligible to be forgiven. Yeah. Okay? After 20 years, they're going to give you an opportunity to take them away anyway. Yeah. Right? Also, I like to add in that everything that we just said so far, please don't pay somebody to put your loans in a status, right? Let's put our big girl pants and our big guy jeans on, and let's go and call these folks, right? And face them before they come and mess up our life. Yep. You got to. Okay, did I get that right? Did I say that right about the whole forgiveness thing? Yep. So you just have to have your loans in a status, whether it's income driven or repayment, where they're not affecting you negatively. Right. And then you're able to qualify for a loan forgiveness program after 20 years of payment. Are y'all getting some value so far, y'all? Like, I like to make sure that we're giving something. So if you could just say something in the comments. Say yes. Yes. Say something in the comments. And that's amazing. So I know really we just, as a community, people I know, man, we just learned about college like maybe 12 years ago. So we might not be at the 20-year mark, but 20 years and you can get that bad boy forgiven. That's crazy. But either be not making a lot of money, that ain't the goal. We want to make a lot of money, but you can also be good at doing them taxes and you can be all right. Oh, thank you. Kat said beautiful couple. So awesome. Thank you. Yes. So what can they do? I guess so there are different types of loans. I want to touch on this also because there is a government related loan and then there are also private loans. So, government related loans are going to be your Department of Education, your Navients, and because they're under fire, then it makes under fire mean? Which means that they had security breaches where, they ran into issues due to, what was that you said? The where you're able to get your student loans removed because something that they done. But a lot of times with our student loans, we just have to, we got to, first of all, view our credit reports and make sure to see how they are reporting. And then also, if we see any inaccuracies on those things, if they say you were late and you weren't late, you want to make sure you have control over it. But yeah, that makes it likely where your student loans can be deleted from your credit profile. Now, we have successfully removed student loans from our clients' credit reports because of the Navients of the world. Right. Is the 20-year mark for the first loan or last? It's the total loan. So, you just need to have 20 years worth of, like mine started in 2007. Yeah. Right.
So she told me in 2027, that's when I would qualify for a loan forgiveness. That's what was stated to me.
2027.
And I'm counting it down.
So far, but I
Don't play no
promise
games.
It will be so worth it. I mean, I can wait. I mean, hopefully I live that long. That'd be awesome. But I want to ask this, Lavera, if you don't mind me adding a question in there.
Okay, go
Why
ahead.
do you think so many clients, when they come to us and we're looking at those 400 scores, why is it that they usually have student loans that's hurting their scores the most? Like, why is that so common?
I think it's so common because a lot of people just don't have knowledge on what to do. When you think about your student loans, you don't know how important it is. You just think it's just student loans and I pay them whatever. But when I see people who get their taxes taken, it just breaks my heart. Like,
especially them single moms out there.
I mean,
man.
it's just
that stuff. I'm like, Vera, I can't take this call. I'm let you talk to them.
It's
that
like
hurts my
multiple
feelings,
thousands of dollars. It's like, you work all year to get to the end to find out that student loans have taken your taxes. And honestly, I mean, you have taken your taxes. But honestly, when you put it in the status, it just takes not even very much time, y'all. It doesn't take much time at all. And if you've gotten your taxes taken and they have reached out to you, y'all, we got to get out here and hustle and get our money. Don't let nobody take your taxes. It's not a reason why you should be getting your taxes taken, especially if you can put it in the status free of charge. You just need to send a couple of documents in to make sure that, like he said, I'm broke, I'm still broke. So I'm going to send it in to verify that I'm still broke.
Unless it's child support taking your taxes, you're in trouble then.
Yeah.
You're in trouble then.
Well, with child support, you should pay your child support. But I understand there are a lot of cases with child support. But we do work with child support as well. We get child support removed because they don't do what they need to do to update that information.
Right.
Either.
They lazy.
They are lazy. So you gotta do the work that people are not willing to do.
And we coming for them. They lazy, we coming for them.
And if they talking about $8,000 of my money, y'all, I'm going to set a reminder. I am going to write wherever. I am going to have everything that I need for you not to take my money. I get upset when they issue a garnishment on my check at work when I was working. I don't want you taking nothing out of my check. I want to be able to control how much I give you. So not alone telling me you going to take money that I expect and that I work for. No, sir. Not gonna do it.
$8,000. Where, man, that's a fair refund. Where tax season at?
She said she cried 3 weeks when they took hers. I know you did. I probably cried for you too.
What other questions do we have?
All right, so I think that is. Let's see what it says. We already answered that. What's the worst that can happen? They can take your taxes. You can lose a bunch of points on your credit profile.
All right, so let's talk about student loans and how it affect you in big purchases. I know we didn't have that on there, but check this out, guys. So a lot of clients, here's some advice I want to give you guys before I go into that. When people get to talking to you about credit, right? Okay, make sure they're qualified to talk about it.
Say that again. Okay.
Because people come to us with advice that was given to them that they've been using for years. Y'all, life is precious. We ain't got no time to be chasing no false dreams. We ain't got time for that. Get on the track. Go after the experts. Go talk to the experts. Go to the people that are literally making a living doing this thing. Not your neighbor, right? Not the girl that just not the lady.
And your cousin.
How am I ask you about paying my car note on time if you just missed yours, right? Come on, guys. Like let's just be real smart about this, right? So here's my point. When it comes down to this thing, when it comes down to you putting yourself in position to get your student loans taken care of, all right? Just go to the source. Go to the company, right? Go to the company. Find out what is it that I can do. Follow that lead, right? And not just let it be, okay? So when you're getting ready to get your credit repaired, when you're coming, you already know that loan's in a good status, because a lot of times I hear someone say, man, I want to get a car, but student loans kicking my butt, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, what you mean? And you look at the report, and it's not even student loans that's kicking their butt.
Right.
It's something else. But they just think because you have a student loan that is going to stop you from getting something. That's not the way it goes. Usually the student loan is not usually, sometimes student loan is the one account we don't want to delete.
Right.
Because it's helping your credit score. So, and with that being said, be very familiar with where your credit score stands as well. That's the new sexy. That's the new sexy in the 2000s is know where your credit at,
That's
right?
what I'm talking.
When somebody hits you up, matter of fact, me and Vera learned when you're dating them, the question is, if you don't mind me asking, what's your credit score?
Right.
Being real, like that's the way to go now because people are putting their lives together, and two is better than one. But two people with good credit, oh, that's powerful there.
You can do what you want.
You can do whatever you want to do when you want to do it because you're using other people's money for you to level up, right? So, guys, that's it. We don't. There are any questions out there that y'all want to get answered? We just wanted to put that video out there to teach y'all about these things, but also teach your kids this. When they're getting ready, I know some of y'all got kids going to college. Teach them this right now.
Yeah.
Take care of that credit. Before someone tell you about a credit card, you call me. That's what you tell your kids. You call me and you check with me, right? Because credit is precious.
Yes,
we don't got no years to waste.
No,
we don't got no years to waste. You just been blessed just by seeing this video because there might have been something that you didn't know. But now that you know it, just pass it on to somebody else. That's why we asked you guys to share this because there's no reason for us to be losing out here.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, because if you want to purchase a home, then again, that's something totally separate, and I'll make a video about that. But if you're looking to purchase a home and you have outstanding debt with your student loans, of course, nowadays they do have some programs that, count whatever your income-driven repayment plan is. But outside of that, they're forced to calculate a percentage, which is like 1%. So if you got a $50,000 loan, then they're counting that, $500 into your debt to income. So it really matters is what I'm saying. Make sure you time your student loans and have it where it does not affect your credit score. It's not that people can't get anything with student loans. They just know how to control them. Right. I've had student loans since 2007. I am counting down to my 20 years, which is 2027.
She don't plan on paying them.
And I don't plan on paying them.
Coming for you.
And I'm going to continue to file my taxes.
Right.
And, of course, they won't get any money from me.
Right.
I wish somebody would have whispered to me and say, don't go to college. But I want my kids to go to college. I learned a lot. I probably wouldn't have been an awesome entrepreneur that I am without college. But man, at the cost of $60,000 to $70,000, I don't think I would have did it. I'm just saying.
Right. And speaking back on that 1% when you're buying a house, guys, so that's just a small percentage because you got to think about it. When they're trying to see how much home can you afford, different banks got different percentages, I think, or different loans. So 1% of your total your total student loan amount, that may be $200, $300, $400. They're taking that out of what you're able of paying on a monthly house note.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you make $1,000, it's now looking like you can only pay $700 because they took $300. I'm sorry, they took $300 of it out for your student loan cost. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still some type of risk there. And last thing is that student loans are able to take your money because they're federal, right? They don't have to go and call your job and ask for permission and do all this. They're just going to tear your socks off.
Yep.
So just keep them folks in check.
And you got a time frame too. So I think around September or October, they began to start submitting it. And, they have a little offset number that you can call. But I know last year, even with the offset number, they were still not disclosing that people owed student loans. But when they filed their tax return, they were getting their taxes taken. Ooh. So you want to make sure that you really do get a hold of this because student loans can make or break that credit score. And if you filing taxes, they snatching your taxes. So you don't want that at all. So because it is government related, like Chris said, they don't have to let you know when they're anticipating taking your and then of course if you have private loans, those are separate. They're not backed by the government, so they may be sold to a collection agency, which that's when you will see both the loan and the collection account on your credit report.
Right. That was good. I don't want to make this thing too long, guys. I want people to actually want to watch it.
Right.
So lastly, go ahead. I want to mention to you guys that man, we got a grand opening coming up soon.
Yeah.
we've been working this business and grew to where we are inside of an office like the size of a closet.
Right?
I mean, I don't even have to tell my wife to like hand me a pen. Like you can literally reach over there and grab it. Like we were working inside of a cube, and now we have a bigger office, and we got a grand opening coming next month. So if you want to be invited out to that to celebrate with us, just inbox us. We are in Memphis for some of y'all that are all over the country. So we're very, very excited about that. God has been really, really good.
Yes, he has.
And we have helped a ton of people.
Not the eyes closed though.
We have it's just I'm about to get spiritual right now because we have really, really y'all helped a lot of people, and we are just getting started.
Right.
We're just getting started. So I just want to point that out, man. Contact us if you want to be invited to that. We're gonna treat you guys like friends, treat you guys like family when you come out. What you was gonna say, Lavera?
I was about to say, man, God has really been so amazing to us. We have clients in almost every state now. So there is a big deal. I never would have expected something that I went through personally in my life for me now to be blessing other people every single day. I get something and I get filled up so many times throughout the day now that I talk to people, and it's just so amazing to hear so many folks' stories. So definitely, if you have credit questions, schedule a free consultation because our consultations are free, and we'll take a look at it for you and get you going. Thank you, lady. My favorite parents. Thank you, Kim.
Thank y'all. Listen, y'all, we are out. It has been a pleasure speaking with y'all. Man, go back and watch this thing. Take some notes, but also to keep our fuel going, man, inbox us sometimes and say, look, I took that advice. I fixed that loan. My credit score went up 100 and something points like y'all said. And now I'm waiting on the next video because I'm moving. Because everybody can't afford credit repair. I do understand that it is a luxury, but that don't mean you can't learn on your own.
Right.
So that's why we do these videos, y'all. Let's get them moving, okay?
Yeah.
Let's get them moving. Let's not let next year be like this year, man. It's going down in 2020. It's going to be some life-changing, life-shaking type things going on. And I tell my wife, anybody attached to Coleman Financials, man, we not accepting no losing.
Man,
it ain't nothing but winning, right? I'm checking. While you grading us, we're grading you in the consultation.
Right.
Are you ready? Right? Are you ready?
We don't take anybody.
Guys, y'all have a great evening. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this family.
I'm going to say this before he cut us off. But if you've gotten any value from not only from this video, y'all, but any video that we posted, please go to our business Facebook page and give us a review, because some people are waiting on you to say that you've used some information that it was helpful to you. So definitely help somebody else. Visit our Facebook page. It's Coleman Financials LLC, and drop a review if you've gotten any value from us. So, all right, y'all, we out now. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I don't. I'm just amazed that your lipstick stayed on the whole time like that. That's awesome. I'm going to get some good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
That's it.
Bye, y'all.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.